Okay, so the purpose of this webinar, I want to talk about the brand new 21 steps that we have coming out. Actually have already officially gone live. So everyone who's been buying the new 21 steps for the past week, they have been logging into a very different back office than what you might have seen when you came into MOBE yourself. And all the 21 steps are different, all the text is different, all the video content is different. So the new MOBE core curriculum looks a little bit like this. So we have the Silver Masterclass, the Gold Masterclass, Titanium, Platinum, and Diamond. Now these last three have remained relatively unchanged. Okay, they're still about the same kind of training. Titanium is all about scaling a business. Platinum is all about investing. Okay, so investing the free cash flow of your business. Diamond has been changed quite significantly, so I'll talk about that in just a moment. Silver and gold, let's have a look at those. So the Silver Masterclass, this is all about, number one, choosing the right niche for you. Number two, choosing the right business model for you. Number three, identifying what are your strengths. And when I say strengths, I'm not talking about what are you good at, like like a particular skill. I'm talking about what are your inborn, inherent, natural talents. Because some people are very good at certain things. So for example, some people, like myself, are very good at starting things, but are not always the best at completing projects and tying up loose ends. So for me to do well in business, I need to surround myself with people who are good at those things. I'm very good at coming up with new ideas, new things that we can go and do, coming up with the initial concepts, the initial ideas. But when it comes to actually going and actually completing everything and getting things done on time to their full completion, that's not my natural strength. Okay, and in business, you don't win by looking at all of your weaknesses and thinking, how do I work on my weaknesses and bring them up to an average level? The way that you win is you look at, well, what am I inherently really good at? And you focus on those strengths. Okay, you focus on those core strengths and how they relate to your business model, and you bringing in money. And most people have no idea what their real strengths are. Most people, if you ask them, well, what are you naturally good at? They're going to say things like, well, I'm good at writing, or I'm really good at doing videos. But those aren't inherent strengths. Okay, those are just skills that people think they're really good at. So, for example, when you go through Silver, one of the things that we have you do is you actually have to complete the Colby Strength Finder test. And this is a short test that is very accurate and very proven at identifying what are a person's real strengths. And a lot of people don't even know what their real strengths are. So that's what we talk about at Silver. We also talk about mindset. So when you're explaining this program to a potential customer or a client, this program is really about putting in place the right foundations to go and build your business. And if you try and build a business without getting these foundational things correct, without getting them in place, then it's almost like you're building a business on quicksand. You don't have very strong foundations in place. So this is a really important program. Now, all up, this program goes for about 10 hours. Okay, there's 8 different modules. Each module goes for about an hour to say 90 minutes, somewhere around there. And our plan with this is, as soon as we finish working on the manual, we want to put this entire course on DVD or on a USB drive. We also want to print off the manual. We want to put it in a nice big box, and every time that someone buys the Silver Masterclass through one of your links, we would actually send them this course in the mail. Okay, so for the $24.97 or approximately $2,500, they would actually get the course in the mail. So that's the Silver Masterclass, and then we have Gold. Now, Gold is also about 10 hours of video training. But Gold is really about your customer acquisition process. So after you get the foundational things right, as an entrepreneur, your number one focus in the very beginning is not to go and get nice logos made. It's not to start focusing on bookkeeping and putting in place really good accounting systems. It's not to go and start reading up and learning a bunch of theory. The very first thing that you should be focused on in a new business is simply getting your first few customers, right? So you start a new business, what you want to focus on in the very beginning is what is the shortest path to me getting my first few customers? In other words, what's the shortest path to me getting some cash flowing in? Because without that cash coming in, without getting consistent customers, well, number one, it's really hard to build a business when you don't have consistent customers coming in, because you're not really running a real business. It's like you're playing at the game of running a business, but you don't yet have real business coming in. But also number two, when you do have customers coming in, number one, it flows up your cash flow, or frees up your cash flow. Now you have cash to go and do things like hire people, outsource a lot of the things that you are not good at, okay, so that you can focus on your strengths. So in the very beginning, it's important you focus on getting those first few customers. And normally you as the entrepreneur, you have to get involved yourself. So that's you picking up the phone, calling people. That is you going and visiting prospects, delivering your sales presentation. That's, of course, you trying to generate leads and then following up with your leads, and whether it's through online marketing, offline marketing, you're trying to get a sale. Now, in the very beginning, that's fine, but long term, that's not scalable, because you are substituting, or you are sacrificing, I should say, your most valuable asset in the entire world to get those customers, which is your time. And the problem is, as you start to build your business, you're going to have more and more demands on your time than you can possibly handle. So if you try and do everything, you just stand no chance. The very first thing that you need to do once you do start getting customers is think, how do I remove myself from the sales process? Because if this sales process depends on me being involved, if this sales process depends on me getting on the phone for 30 minutes with a prospect and answering all of their questions and overcoming their objections, or if this sales process involves me getting in the car and driving to a prospect to deliver my presentation, then there's limits to it. Okay, I can't scale this. So in the Gold Masterclass, what we talk about is how do you put in place a customer acquisition process that works independently of you. One of the things that you're doing when you have a new business is you're trying to discover what is the optimum customer acquisition process in my business. So for example, in MOBE, one of the defining moments, one of the biggest turning points out of everything that really took our growth to the next level was me discovering, okay, the optimum sales process to sell the MOBE core products like titanium, platinum, diamond, and so on is I need to have a step-by-step process where one of our sales reps can work with the client, take them through the steps, and have the steps talk about those back-end programs, all within one sales process. So once I discovered that, once I started using that, that was the big turning point in MOBE's growth. After that, we just took off. Okay, so that was me discovering my optimum customer acquisition process. Now, in the very beginning, I was the one getting on the phone. So I was the one calling people back and saying, hey, all right, you're at step 6. Now we're going to talk about this. Now we're going to talk about that. And we just had no way that we could possibly scale it because I was spending all day on the phone doing sales rather than overseeing the bigger picture. So Gold is all about building your customer acquisition process. Gold is all about you getting out of the sales process as quickly as possible so that you can scale to the next level. So it will show you how to put together the funnel, how to write copy for the sales letter, sales video, the technical side of things, so putting together the pages like a lead capture page, sales page, order page, upsells, and so on. It's a really valuable program. Now, this program is $4,997. So it's a $5,000 program, and we're going to do the exact same thing with this as we are with Silver. We plan on putting this on DVD having a manual written up for it, which we've already started. The manual for both of them is about half done. But when people buy the Gold Masterclass, we want to actually send them this program in the mail. Okay, so that's what we're working on now and over the next couple of months. But I don't anticipate it taking more than, say, 6 to 8 weeks to have everything ready where we can actually start sending out these courses in the mail. Okay, now every time that we get a Gold Masterclass sale for you, that means that someone pays the $4,997, then your commission would be $2,500. Now, if you sell it yourself, you get the additional 15%, so you would actually make $3,250. Now, that's if you're using the TTI. Now, let me just zoom out. I want to just see how many people we have on this call. So we have 256 people on this call right now, and this was promoted a little bit late. But do me a favor, guys. If you are a MLR only, okay, you are a MOBE license rights member, and you don't have titanium, you don't have platinum, and you don't have diamond, do me a favor and just type in yes. Okay, if you are MLR only. Okay, so I've got Sohail, I've got Jeannie, I've got Dan, Noel, Sandy, Connie, Michael, Seth, Walter, Devin, Ken, Derek, Saul, Lee, Bert, Richard, Stefan, Matthew, Lou, Vance. A lot of yeses coming in right now. Okay, well, it's your lucky day. If you are a MLR and you're watching this, if you're watching the recording, here's what we're going to be doing. As I walk you through the 21 steps, you're going to see that on step 7, we have a very special offer, where if someone doesn't or hasn't yet got the Silver Masterclass, we're actually going to give them 5 days to make that decision. And if they make that decision within 5 days of activating step 7, which I will show you in just a moment, they will actually get the Gold Masterclass and the positioning absolutely free. Okay, this is a $5,000 program. And so what I'm going to do to keep everything fair for all of our previous MOBE license rights clients who brought in up until this point, you guys are going to get the Gold Masterclass training program absolutely free. Okay, absolutely free. You're not going to have to pay the $5,000 for it. You're going to get it for free. And right now, as I'm speaking, there should be some automation happening, literally right now, where if you are an MLR and you're watching this, you're going to start to receive login details to MOBE Office. And when you log in, you will see the Gold Masterclass product is suddenly in your back office under My Products. Now, again, if you're watching this, if you're on the live webinar and you don't yet have it, please give it at least 24 hours. But within 24 hours from this live recording, all MOBE license rights members, they should have the Gold Masterclass training product absolutely for free in their back office. Now, initially, this was going to be used as an incentive when people go titanium. So for the past few months, I've been saying that in our emails. I've been saying that if you get the Titanium Mastermind before this date, you would actually get the Gold Masterclass for free. Because I want you to know that that wasn't some fake scarcity or anything like that. Initially, we thought that we would give the Gold Masterclass training for free to anyone who got Titanium, who upgraded from MLR up until Titanium. However, when I was putting together the new steps, and I discovered this in the last maybe 3.5 weeks, when we put together our particular offer on step 7, then we decided, okay, let's create some urgency. If someone hasn't made that decision yet to get MLR, which the new name is going to be, or the new product is going to be the Silver Masterclass, then if they haven't made that decision, then let's give them 5 days. And if they make that decision, we're going to give them a bonus, which is the Gold Masterclass. So again, all MOBE license rights members, you're going to get gold completely for free. Okay, so I will explain more of how that works when I show you the steps, which I'm going to do in a couple of minutes. From that point on, we have the Titanium Mastermind. You guys already know about Titanium. We have Platinum. And just so you know, we are changing the logo. If you notice that the logo for Platinum has changed a few times, that's because I'm still not quite happy with it. We're still making different alterations. But that should be done in the next few weeks, and then all 5 core products will have their final logo. Okay, so the Diamond Mastermind, that is the peak. That is the pinnacle of where you can get to in MOBE. That is the the 11-night all expenses paid mastermind, and that's half about building your own information marketing business and also half about your exit strategy. The next Diamond Mastermind that we are doing is in Bali, Indonesia, and we're doing that in several weeks. So we have speakers coming in who built very successful marketing businesses. They're going to be talking to you. I'll, of course, be going into the Diamond Mastermind. And we also have a speaker who just recently sold his company for $50 million. So he's going to be coming in and talking about exit strategy. Okay, so that's the Diamond Mastermind. Now, just a few other things. Very soon we will have a certification process in place where as you go through these core products, you actually complete a short test and you will be able to get certified. That means that you've completed the training. So as a consultant, which is our new word for affiliate, as a consultant, it really is in your best interest to get fully certified. That means to get fully certified at the Diamond Mastermind level. And I'll explain why. Over the next few months, we're going to keep on working on building websites for every consultant in the company. This will be a standard website, but it will look very professional. And as part of this website, on the side, you're going to have a little badge that shows what level of certification you are. So if you are a Silver Masterclass consultant, that means you've got the Silver Masterclass, you will be a Silver Certified Consultant. Now people will be able to see that, they'll be able to see the badge, they'll be able to see when you completed the training, they will click on the badge and it will show them all the dates for when you completed the training. And they will also be able to see, well, what does Silver actually mean? They'll be able to click on it and they'll be able to see all the different 5 core products. And they will see that Silver is the lowest. Now they will see that Silver is still valuable, you've still gone through this valuable training, but they will also see that you haven't yet gone through Titanium, Platinum, and Diamond. Whereas if you are a Diamond certified consultant, you're going to be able to show that on your website. You're going to have the badge, people will be able to click it, they will know that you've been through all core programs. It just gives you much better positioning in this business. Okay, so soon that will be put into place. Okay, so enough of that. Let's go and have a look at the actual steps. So what I'm going to do, this is not scripted. I'm basically just taking you right through the steps, and I'm just going to walk you through it. Okay. And yeah, just a few questions. So Ben Clark, you said as a MLR, I get silver and gold, and Ben, that's absolutely correct. Okay, so you will have gold very soon. Okay, so what you're looking at, this is the brand new design. It's not 100% final yet, but it will be very soon. It's getting close. So you can see it's much cleaner than what we had before, much cleaner. And so the way this works is someone's going to buy the 21 steps. Now they can either buy through MTTB, perhaps they brought ultimate.com lifestyle, maybe they brought 45-minute paydays, whatever different front door they came in through, this is the actual back office they're going to see. Now when you log in for the very first time, you're not going to see step 15 at the top. The only reason I'm seeing that is because I've gone through in this account and I've completed all 21 steps. So you can see all 21 steps here, and you can also see that it has passed. So when you log in for the first time, if you haven't completed the start here and you try and jump ahead to step 2, it's going to say you don't have access. You actually need to go back to start here. So people won't be able to access a step that's beyond where they are. You can see right here it says step 21, it says you are here, that should say. Nate, if you're on this call right now, can you just send a message to Majid and just also let him know about this? It should say you are here on step 21. Okay, so people won't be able to get access to a step that they haven't yet, they haven't actually gone through the preceding steps and passed yet. And that hasn't changed. That's the way it's always been. But it's now just a lot clearer. So when they log in, what they're going to see at the top is getting started, step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, and this will show them about 7 steps at a time. Now you'll notice in the new back office, the business coach profile follows you down the page. So you can see their email, you can see their phone number, you can book a call to their calendar, and you can also see their Skype as well. So no matter where I go, I'm going to see that. And this site right now, it's being optimized for mobile. It's being optimized for iPad displays, every kind of possible display you could imagine. So whatever you log into the 21 steps with back office, it's going to look amazing. Okay, so the first thing that you would do is you would go to getting started. Okay, so let's do that right here. Start here. Now, if I try and click on 30-step traffic mastery, and I haven't yet gone through the 21 steps, none of this will even be accessible right now. Okay, so I won't even be able to get access to any of it. Same with the daily training. If I open up the daily training and I haven't yet been through the 21 steps, the only call that I will be able to access is this one right here. It's the MOBE Daily Power Up call with 11 a.m. And again, Nat, if you're on the call right now, can you also check Fridays? Okay, this call was Monday to Thursday, so they've added in Friday there. If we might just need to check that. Okay, please send a message to Majid about that. Okay, so all right, let's go to getting started. So the videos look like this: all new design, everything's completely brand new.
Welcome to the getting started step.
Now, we filmed the entire thing on a green screen. So I was standing there in front of the green screen looking into the camera, and we had about 3 different camera angles, and you can't see it, but over here on the side, there was a big TV. So I would look at the camera, I would say something, then I would turn to the TV to see the next slide, and then I would look back at the camera. So what they've done in post-production is they've edited that out, all the TV and everything. And what we're going to do next is, when we go through all 21 videos, again, we're going to go through them a second time, we're going to add in more editing. Okay, so we're going to add some music, we're going to add in animations.
This 21 step.
And we're going to make them even better. But right now, this is just the first round edit.
Program. My name is Matt Lloyd, and I'm going to be your
okay, so you can see the different camera angles just to keep it interesting.
Because success, love, momentum. So
and you'll see in just a moment it will come to the slide. Just give it a second.
Before we do, I just want to give you a few tips on how to do really well in this course, and also just make a few introductions as well. So here's an interesting.
All right, there we go. So that's a slide. That's a keynote slide. So all the way through these videos, I was looking at the TV, looking at the slides, and you can see that's been edited in now.
Fact, did you know that?
But like I said,
22% of people
hang on, just give it a second.
The same training program that you're watching right now actually get through all 21 steps.
When we do the second round edits, a lot of that will actually be animation. So it will fly in, it will fly out. It's going to look a lot more engaging, or it's going to be a lot more engaging. Now, below the videos, and by the way, it normally tells you how long the video is. It doesn't tell you on this one, but normally it tells you how long the video is. So most of them are about, I would say about 30, 40 minutes on average. But below the video, you start reading the content. And as you get through the content, rather than giving you everything in one go like we did in the old steps, we've actually divided it up into little sections. So you can see here's all the different sections. Now the next thing we're working on is you won't be able to jump ahead and skip past different sections. So if you're here, you won't be able to click on coaching support until you do this one. And you will get a short little pop-up that says, hey, go back and complete the previous section. So you click on that, and now the next section automatically opens up. I scroll down, I go through this again, I click on this, next section, and the next section automatically opens up. So it goes that way all the way through. And the way that we did that is, or the reason why we did that is because we don't want to overwhelm you or your client and give you 10 pages in one go. Okay, so we've divided up all the content. So the getting started step, it's really just about getting Skype, getting in contact with your coach, making sure that you really leverage that resource you have,
and that's after.
And then just really diving right in. Okay, so they complete that. That'll take about 15 minutes. They talk to their business coach. Now, by the way, the different coaches we have are, number one, we've got your business coach, we have your senior business coach, and then we have your traffic coach. So your senior business coach or a senior business coach is someone who's more experienced, than just your regular business coach. And they're going to be working with people who decide to get the Silver Masterclass training on step 6. So not everyone will work with a senior business coach. Some people won't. But the ones who decide to invest in the Silver Masterclass, they will. And then the traffic coach will come into play after the 21 steps when you're going through the 30-step traffic mastery. Okay, so then you go to step 1, and you notice that every single step has a different design, or a different photo, I should say. So step 1, secrets of millionaire internet marketers, what they know and the masses don't. So we give a short little preview of what's in the step. The video time, 30 minutes.
So what
Okay.
happens is,
And you'll notice that in every single step, I'm wearing a different t-shirt. I actually had to go out and buy like 12 different polo shirts because I didn't have that many. So I did that because every single step, different shirt, different look and feel, just to keep things a little bit more interesting. Okay, so they watch this video, they go to step 1, complete this, go to step 2, and so on. All your content's right here. They get to your assignment, they have the action steps. Now, you're also going to notice in these brand new steps, we have this extra section called Top Earner Extra Homework. And that should actually say Top Earner Extra Training. Okay, so Nate, if you could also just let Majid know, I think he actually did that. Maybe I just need to refresh. But Top Earner Extra Training. And what this logo means is this is not essential. You don't have to do this, but if you want to become a top earner with this system, it's highly recommended that you do. So one of the complaints that we got in the old 21 steps was that there was just too much content. People said, oh, it just takes way too long to get through these steps. Well, I don't really believe that you can have too much content. As long as it's good, valuable, useful content, I don't think you can really complain about there being too much. But what I did is I took all the content that was not essential for that lesson, and I put it into the Top Earner Extra Training sections. So when people are going through these steps, they don't have to go through this training if they don't want to, but the coach and myself in all the videos at the top, we highly recommend that they do. Okay, now at the bottom of every single step, you're also going to see a testimonial. You're going to see someone who's been in MOBE, they've done very well, and you're going to see their video case study. So here it's Chris and Susan Beasley in the UK. They've generated now well over $100,000 in commissions. They are diamond consultants. So every step has a different case study or a different testimonial. So that's step 1. Now, step 1 is really about mindset. Step 2, it's this, getting paid up to $49,850 for making one sale and the missing ingredient in 99% of all online businesses. So let's see what color. All right, here I'm wearing a blue. So this one's all about the back end. This step is all about the importance of having a really good, deep back end. Rather than trying to make a lot of money online by trying to find thousands of customers at $10 each, this step explains that the way to online riches is to find a few really good customers and to serve them really well and have them come back and buy more and more training programs or more products and services from you. So we actually show a case study. We show a case study of diamond consultant Dale Bundy. He's 78 years young, and Dale recently got a sale where that sale went through. The person got everything up until diamond, and then they also got a mentorship. So he made $49,000 from one single customer, almost $50,000. And in this video, I tell the whole story. I even share a Skype conversation call I had with Dale where we actually got his reaction on camera when I told him about some of those commissions. So this step is all about the back end. Okay, now that's important because if someone's going to become a MOBE consultant, they really need to know what's offered on the back end and why does it make sense to be fully certified? Why does it make sense yourself to get all the programs like Titanium, Platinum, and Diamond? Now in step 3, this is also about mindset, how millionaires and billionaires think differently than the masses, and how you can learn to think just like them. Okay, so this one goes for 50 minutes. Now this is a little bit longer. And I'm still working on trimming this down, but here's the part I think you'll really like. To get people through those initial steps, we offer bonuses, we offer little incentives. And one of the incentives we offer is when you complete step 3 and you get to the very bottom, let me actually go and show you. When you complete step 3, where is it? Here it is right here. You made it to the end of step 3, and that means that as soon as you complete the action steps above, a free copy of my best-selling book, Limitless, will be mailed to you. So we're actually telling them all the way through up until step 3 that if you complete step 3, you're going to get a free copy of my book, and it's going to be sent to you. I will even pay the postage. But they only get the book after they complete step 3. Okay, so it's just extra encouragement for that person to get through the first initial few steps. Now, step 4 is choosing your $1 million niche, business model, and products for maximum profit. So this is where we talk about the e-learning industry, what we're in. We talk about small business owners as your niche, and we talk about the potential of this niche, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so this is really good training. Even if someone decides to go through these 21 steps and not invest in any of our core curriculum training products like silver, gold, and up until diamond, what they're getting with these 21 steps, this will be about the most valuable $49 they ever invest. I mean, I really think that this entire program, if we were to sell this for $2,000 or more, if we were to have a price point of $2,000, I think that we would be more than justified in doing that, and I think that people would happily pay that all day long for the content that they get in this program. So for $49, people they're getting an absolute bargain. And you, the consultant, as long as you are a silver certified consultant or above, you're going to be getting the 90% commission. So you get 90% of all the money. Okay, so step 5, the second best business model in the world, and how to leverage scalable systems to create cash on demand. Now this is all about franchises. So we talk about franchises, why they are such a good business model, why the success rate of a franchise is so much higher than just about any other business model. And part of the reason why we do this is because most people, when they come online to try and make money, they're thinking on a very small kind of scale. Most people think that, okay, if I go and start an online business, it's not going to cost much. You know, I can buy some $10 ebook, learn how to do affiliate marketing, and learn how to generate millions of dollars. And it doesn't work like that, because an online business, it's just like an offline business in that it requires a real upfront investment. And if you want to scale it, if you want to do really well and make lots of money and take it to the multiple 6-figure or 7-figure level, you are going to have to make some serious investments. Okay, so you're going to have to invest in advertising, the business itself, and so on. Excuse me. So in this step, that's what we're doing. We're talking about franchises, because I want someone to have that mindset that, okay, if I'm going to invest in a real online business, this is what I'm looking at. Okay, these are the kind of figures that I need to invest, at least in a franchise, if I want to hit 6 or 7 figures. Therefore, if I invest in an online business, I need to be thinking in that same kind of space or mind space. Okay, so step 6, this is where we talk about silver. Now, you're probably wondering, well, how does the MOBE license rights and silver, how does all of that fit together? So let me explain. The MOBE license rights program, we will keep on offering that. But over time, you're going to see the name of that change to MOBE Marketing System, or MMS, instead of MLR, MOBE License Rights. So MOBE Marketing System. Now, it will still be $2,500. However, in the future, what we will do is we will say the MOBE Marketing System, and I shouldn't say in the future, I should say right here, because we already do it. But in this step, we say the MOBE Marketing System, it's $2,497. However, if you invest in the Silver Masterclass training, you're actually going to get it completely for free. So they get MLR for free, when they buy the Silver Masterclass. Now, the Silver Masterclass, as you know, is $24.97, $2,500. Same price point, same commissions. Okay, so that's offered on step 6. And when I scroll down, I'll show you. So you can see training section 4, you can see I explain, okay, well, that's the MOBE marketing system. I say it's $24.97. And then I say, I'm going to make a friendly bribe. And I'm going to say that if you go ahead and you invest in the Silver Masterclass training, you will get the MOBE marketing system for free. And I explain why I'm doing that. I'm very upfront with people in saying that, look, I know who you are. I know that what you want to do is you want to go and make millions of dollars online. I completely understand that. You've got that mentality of being like a business opportunity seeker where you want to buy this course and then you're going to go and make millions of dollars with it. And I explain that in the real world, it doesn't really work like that. And rather than just selling you what you want, what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell you on what you want. You want the MOBE marketing system. You want the system that's going to allow you to generate commissions and make 90% commissions. That's what you want. But I'm going to give you what you need. Okay, so you can get what you want, you can get the MOBE marketing system, but I'm actually going to give you what you really need. And what you really need right now is the Silver Masterclass training. And that's the truth, because every person who's buying the MOBE license rights program, or again, the MOBE marketing system, it's the new name for the MOBE license rights program. Every single person who's buying that program, part of the reason why they're buying it is because they want to learn, okay, well, they want to use the system and be able to make these commissions. So they're buying it with dollar signs in their eyes. And again, I explain that, okay, that's good. You've got the intent to go on and make money and be successful. But unless you get the mindset stuff right first, none of that's going to be useful. And that's the truth, because I've seen so many people before. We've had literally over 10,000 people who brought the MOBE license rights program. Of course, not all of them are successful. In fact, the fact is, as with any program, most are not. And why is that? Well, it's because, again, they're buying to have their system that's going to make them these commissions, but they're not working on their mindset. They don't have focus. They don't have any productivity. It all starts with the entrepreneur and what's going on inside of their head. Everything starts there. And unless you get that part right, nothing else matters. So the Silver Masterclass talks about that. That's why we present it this way. That's why we sell them on what they want, but then we give them what they need as part of the way that we present this offer. Now, if you want to go and read about Silver, you can go to mobe.com/Silver Masterclass. If you're a MOBE license rights member, you should already have access to this course in your back office. So I explain exactly what that's all about. And then I say, if you would like to take advantage of the offer, reach out to your coach. Okay, so then at that point, they can buy the Silver Masterclass. Now, what if they don't? What if they say, well, no, I'm not yet ready to get that program? That's fine. We give them access to step 7. Now, step 7 is all about your customer acquisition process. So I talk about how important that is.
So welcome to step.
Okay, but then at the very end, here's what we do. Let me show you this. The moment that they land on step 7, they're going to be offered a 5-day, one-time only bonus. And the bonus is, if you haven't yet got the Silver Masterclass, if you didn't buy that on step 6, if you buy it within 5 days of being on this step, on step 7, then we're going to give you the Gold Masterclass training program absolutely for free. So it's like a one-time only $5,000 bonus offer. Okay, it is an incredibly strong offer. And what this means for you, if you're a consultant watching this right now, this means that you can expect much higher conversion metrics or numbers from the $49 price point, so from the, let's say the MTTP price point, to the Silver Masterclass of $2,497. much higher. Okay, and we're starting to see that now. We've started taking clients through the new 21 steps, so very soon we're going to have accurate metrics on that. But just believe me, it's a much stronger offer. Okay. Step 8 is all about getting set up with eWallet so you can receive your commissions. Okay, so we walk people through that. Again, we're also giving them useful, valuable training all the way throughout. So I've got a whole bunch of previous Ask Matt Lloyd videos that I've done, and I went through every single one of them. There's like 380 of them now, and I put them into different categories, and I divided them up. So all the ones that are related to this topic, we put them in. In this case, there was only this one. Okay, but in some of these steps, there's like 10 different videos. In the future, top earners additional training. And Nate as well, there's a little typo here. Step 8, that should say future top earners additional training. Okay, step 9, turning your business idea into the biggest payday of your life. The final 3 stages a business owner goes through on their path to millions. This is where we are going to introduce titanium, platinum, and diamond. Now at this point, we don't do a strong call to action to buy these programs. What we do is we explain what they're all about. Okay, so on step 2, we talk about the importance of getting good training when it comes to scaling. We introduce the Titanium Mastermind. We talk about what's included. We talk about investing the cash flow of your business. We then introduce the Platinum Mastermind. And again, we talk about what's included. So we have all the links to all the different sales letters. And then from there, we talk about your exit strategy. And this is where we introduce the Diamond Mastermind. Okay, so people go through that. Step 10 is all about setting ambitious revenue targets and smashing through them. So this is all about setting targets, goals, and so on. 52 minutes. So a lot of these videos also have different segments from live events that I've done, and we take those segments and we edit them into this video, okay, or into these videos. So it makes it a lot more engaging, a lot more interesting. Okay, now I'm going to go a little bit faster for the rest of these. Step 11, becoming a product of the product. So this is where we talk about the advantages of you getting fully certified and becoming a titanium, platinum, and even a diamond certified consultant. So we talk about how that's going to help you build your business and how it gives you a lot more credibility. Step 12, understanding the selling systems MOBE has in place to get you paid. So this is where we talk about our phone sales channel, live event sales channel, webinar sales channels, all of that. Step 13, it's all about funding. So how to get access to funds to go and build your business. So we show different avenues for raising funds, and I'm also very transparent here in saying that, look, you maybe are thinking right now that I'm just showing you this so that I can sell you more stuff. Am I just showing you how to go and get more funding so you can go ahead and buy titanium, platinum, diamond? And I'm very upfront about that, and I say, well, yes, that's part of it. Obviously, if you're going to start a business, you want to get the right training. It's very important. But it's way more than just that. I explain that, look, even if you don't use the funds for that purpose, you still need funds for advertising. That's your big one. At some point, you will need to hire people. Okay, you're not going to build a business that's doing over $100,000 per year by yourself. I mean, that is definitely possible with MOBE as a consultant. But at a certain point, you will need to start hiring some people. I mean, if you build your business to say $250,000 per year, at some point you're going to need to get an assistant. At some point, you're going to need to get someone to take care of your accounting. Okay, so I explained that at some point you definitely will need funds to go and build your business, and we give a lot of different stories here about various billionaires and how in the very beginning they had to raise funds as well. Okay. All right, that's a typo. Let me refresh this. Step 14 should actually say a different title. Let me have a look. Okay, there we go. MOBE rewards: giant checks, gold bars, piles of cash, cars, platinum and diamond rings, cruises, and Rolex watches. So in this step, we talk about all the different rewards that we have and that we offer to MOBE consultants. So for example, we talk about the MOBE Motors program, all the different rings, the Rolex watch when you cross $10 million, the leaders cruise, the cash prices. There's a video from way back in 2012. I remember that. I went and got $50,000 cash out, and that was December 2012, and we offered that as a prize for whoever could get the most MLR sales that month. Okay, so I talk about that. What else? We talk about MOBE inspiration, MOBE milestones, all of that. Getting checks on stage. Okay, so on step 15, residual income streams and passive high-ticket commissions, how the MOBE compensation plan works. So step 15, it's all about the comp plan, and making sure people understand the comp plan. I also include a case study around Jason Howe, who just became our most recent $1 million earner within MOBE, and he did it in a very interesting way. He actually made $1 million purely from the residual 5% that he makes from his team. And right now, 99.9% of all of that is coming from one particular consultant. Okay, and most of you would know who that is, so you'd be able to guess who it is. It's Darren Selkeld of Redshift. So Darren has generated now close to $12 million in commissions. He's our #1 earner. And Jason, the guy who referred him, every single week he makes probably about $10,000. It's completely hands off. He gets it right into his bank account. Literally doesn't have to do anything for that money because Darren's team is going out there and building their business. So it's really residual, and he's made over $1 million that way. So I tell that whole case study, that whole story, and I explain that, look, it's not one bit typical, of course, but I explain that when you build your business, you want to focus on quality of consultants that you bring into our consultant program, not the number of them. You want to go after quality. If you can get, I mean, guys, those of you listening on the live webinar right now, if you can refer the next Redshift to MOBE, I mean, you can make a lot of money. So what you should all be doing, part of your marketing strategy should be, who are the influential people in your life that you know or that you're aware of, even if they don't know who you are? How can you get to them? Okay, how can you get in front of them and get some of their time? And you should be presenting this business to them. I had a guy recently who he's been building his business in the real estate niche now for many years, and he's been very successful. He's made over 7 figures in that business, and he brought into MOBE in 2013. And mainly he brought in for the training, and he was actually buying in on behalf of some investing partner that he had. So he's never really taken the business that seriously. Okay, he's always been interested in it. He's attended our masterminds. He was at our platinum mastermind in Fiji in 2013. But because he already has his real estate business, he's focused more on that. And recently, he referred one consultant to MOBE, who's right now one of the very top earners in another system. And that top earner is just starting to promote MOBE seriously. And they just made their first titanium, platinum, and diamond sale, I believe. So now he's starting to earn 5%. Now, that top affiliate, if they decide to really take this business seriously, I have no doubt that they can get to at least $500,000, $1 million in the next maybe 18 months. So he's going to make a lot of money from that. You know, he'll probably make over $100,000 just completely hands off, just from that. So again, focus on quality. Step 16, this is where we start to talk about traffic. Okay, so I cover the very basics of traffic. I certainly don't go in depth into that training yet because they're going to get all of that in the 30-step traffic mastery. Step 17, we talk about follow-up. So we talk about the importance of building your own list at some point. You are going to want to start building your own list. What else? Let's have a look. Future top earners additional training. So you can see all the different videos that we have here. Step 18, branding secrets of top earners and how to leverage a $100 million brand to build instant authority. Now, if you're on this call right now and you are a diamond consultant, this is going to become one of your most favorite steps. Okay, and part of the reason is this is where I'm going to talk about the importance of building your own brand, but how to get access to all the different branding bonuses that we offer when you invest in the Diamond Mastermind. Okay, so let me just show you a few of them. Where are they? It's in one of these. Might be actually number one. Okay, I'm not sure where it is. It's in one of these, I know, because I saw it before. Okay, but at some point what we do is we introduce all the different bonuses that you get with Diamond, like the Done With You ebook, the Done With You webinar, all of that. And we say if you haven't yet got the Diamond Mastermind program, now is a really good time because you can get access to these limited bonuses. Reach out to your coach. Okay, so they're going to reach out to their coach, and if you are the referring Diamond consultant, then you're going to make a $10,000 commission on that. Okay, here it is right here, I think, on step 19. Yep, it's right here. Should we talk about all the different bonuses that come with Diamond? So here's one, the MOBE 21-step selling machine. Here's another one, MOBE Consultant Fast Start Sales Kit. Done For You co-branded webinar, and so on. Now they can actually choose several of these bonuses, and they can get them when they buy the Diamond Mastermind program themselves. Okay, that's step 19. Step 20, we talk about the importance of having a mentor. And we also introduce the various mentorship programs that we have, that we offer to our consultant partners. Now again, you can earn commissions on these, and the commissions can be quite substantial. The biggest commission that we offer is a $25,000 commission on one of these programs. It's $25,000. And they are quite rare. I think we've had about 6 people make those commissions so far. Okay, $25,000 each time. Dale Bundy, the guy I told you on step 2, the guy who's 78 years young, and he made close to $50,000 from one customer, that's part of how he did it. Okay, he had that customer get everything up until Diamond, and then they also got the mentorship program that paid him a $25,000 commission. Okay, and then on step 21, step 21 is all about getting your business off to a fast start in the next 90 days. Now, people are not going to get access to all the different training, all their consultant links, all their back office reports, any of that, until they complete step 21. And we've done that very deliberately. We've done that because we found in the previous 21 steps, when someone was going through the steps, if they weren't 100% focused on the training and they started trying to place ads and build their business along the way, then they didn't get the maximum value out of the program, because there's a particular sequence of events that we want to happen, and we are very particular about the order of those events. What we don't want is we don't want someone placing ads along the way, and let's say that they come in on step 6 and they get the MOBE marketing system with the Silver Masterclass. If they start placing ads at that point, well, they're probably going to lose money because they haven't yet been trained on how to do it properly. So instead, what we did is we kept all of that out of the 21 steps, and all throughout the videos I'm saying don't start promoting just yet. Get through all 21 steps first, and then once you do that, then you will have access to the 30-step traffic mastery. So they don't get access to any of this training until they complete the 21 steps. Also, getting access to the Facebook groups, all of that happens at the end of the 21 steps. Okay, you can see here, future top earner training, a lot of training here. So training on productivity, organization, all of that. Now, when they start going through the traffic training, here's what that looks like. Okay, so again, they're going to find lots of videos, lots of training. This is step 13 of the traffic training, and this is all about solo ads. Okay, so you can see there's a lot of different training available for traffic. Okay, so guys, that's about it. Okay, those are the brand new 21 steps. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to open up the questions. I can see a lot of questions here, so just give me one moment. I'm going to have to read up through the history and find the earlier ones. Will we be able to get commission selling gold? Great questions. That comes from Sohail. Okay. Yes, you will be able to get commission selling gold. Okay, as long as you have the Gold Masterclass program yourself, you will. But keep in mind that gold is very unique in that it's offered on step 7 in a very special way. It's offered with that 5-day time limit where if someone buys the Silver Masterclass, then within 5 days of reaching step 7, they will actually get gold for free. Now, obviously, if we give it away for free, there's no $2,500 commission. Okay, but you as the referring consultant, you should be perfectly fine with that, because what would you rather have? Would you rather have the $1,250 commission from a near guaranteed Silver Masterclass sale, or would you rather potentially have the gold commission, but in the process make no commissions at all? Because not everyone is going to go for that offer. Okay, I'm sure you would rather get the guaranteed commission of getting a Silver Masterclass sale and having one of your $49 clients go up to the Silver Masterclass instead of risking getting nothing. Okay, so that's how that works. But where people pay the full retail price for gold, then yes, you will get a $2,500. A comment from Brian, I hope the badges don't end up making it difficult for lower levels to get any sales. You know, Brian, I don't think it will make it impossible for you to get sales. I don't think it will make it a lot more difficult. But I think the higher you are positioned, and I know that this probably sounds self-serving, okay, but the higher you are certified, it is going to help. Now, it sounds like you, and I might be wrong, it sounds like you're a Gold Masterclass member. I don't know, you might even be Diamond. I maybe just comment in, and when I get to your next comment, I'll read that out. But yeah, if you are certified at a higher level, it is going to help. What about for those of us who paid for gold already? So Pam, if you've already paid for gold, then we would give that back to you in a refund for the Gold Masterclass if you already had silver, which you would have. But I don't think you have, and I don't think anyone has yet, because we only just released it. We haven't officially started selling it. We've only just started giving it away as a bonus on step 7 for people who get the Silver Masterclass. So I don't think we've had any cases of people doing that just yet. But if you're telling me you have, Pam, then let us know, and we will give that to you for free because you have the Silver Masterclass training. Is it possible for me to get access to the 21-step program as a Titanium member? Kenneth, what we're going to do, I've given all of our Diamond Mastermind members, they've all got full unrestricted access to the new 21 steps. What we're going to do is, if you want to go through the new steps, we will give you access, and you can go through the new steps with a coach, and you can complete them. And we're going to start rolling that out this week. We will start with our Platinum clients, and then we will go to our Titanium clients, and then our previous MLR clients, and we will do it in that order. So you will get offered an opportunity to go through the 21 steps again. As people going through the steps, will it still unlock steps automatically as they go forwards, or do they need a coach to unlock the steps for them on certain steps? They definitely still need a coach to do that. Okay, they still need to work with their coach, and their coach will be unlocking steps. Robert, you're asking, is this in the MOBE back office? If you're talking about all the new 21 steps, no, it's not. However, like I said, we will be rolling this out. So if you're like a Titanium Platinum member, you will get offered the opportunity to finish the 21 steps, the brand new steps, and go through this yourself. Can my MTTB buyer who got the old MTTB at the end of June, can they get the new 21 steps? Michelle, absolutely they can. We've started moving some of the previous 21 step buyers who were midway through. We have started moving them into the new steps. what I suggest you do, Michelle, is you tell that client, send in a support ticket to mobe.com/support and just say that I'm currently going through the steps. I'm on this particular step with this particular coach, and I want to have that moved into the new 21-step back office, and support can do that. Brett has asked, will those of us who've completed the old 21 steps but not yet gone through the traffic training, will we be given access to the 30-step traffic mastery course? Yes, you will, Brett. Okay, so that will also be rolled out. You'll be able to go through the 21 steps again, the new 21 steps, and when you get to the end, then you will get access to the 30-step traffic mastery course. Okay, after finishing step 1 today, the system will not let me access step 2. What's wrong? So Alison, yes, you need to talk to your coach about that. The first 8 steps, you need to talk to your coach to get it unlocked. And Alison, do me a favor. If that wasn't clear at the end of step 1, just let me know, okay? And I'll see how we can go back and make that clearer. Okay, question here from Kevin. As a diamond consultant, when will we get our certification? So Kevin, first of all, what we need to do is we need to finish the manuals for silver and gold, and then we need to put together a test on each of the 5 core curriculum training programs from silver to diamond. That could take some time. Okay, we need to build the test, all the different questions based on the content, and then we need to come up with a way to have people complete that test, and then they get the certification. So don't expect anything on that for at least another 3 to 4 months minimum. That's going to take a little while. Okay, question here from Jennifer. So Jennifer, it looks like you're asking me about the Gold Masterclass training program. So Jennifer, if you got MLR, then you will have the Gold Masterclass training very soon, like in the next 24 hours. And some of you should even be receiving access right now if you haven't already. Gold is introduced on step 7, Jennifer, and silver is introduced on step 6. If they don't get silver at step 6, will they still have access to the original business coach should they have questions right through until the end of step 21? Now, I haven't officially announced this yet, so you guys are hearing this for the first time. But one part of the business that we are working on right now is we want to make sure that if someone doesn't buy silver or gold on step 6, step 7, that's okay. We're never going to force people to buy it. We're never going to say that you have to buy it to advance. We are going to strongly recommend it, of course, because we believe in it. But sometimes people won't buy it, and that's okay. So what we're actually in the process of doing right now, and again, this is going to take some time because it's a big move. We're in the process of building a new coaching floor where if someone doesn't buy the Silver Masterclass training on step 6, they will actually be transitioned to the new coaching floor. And this coaching floor, they will just walk them through the rest of the 21 steps, and they will take their time with the client. Now, the business coach, internally we call them L1s, level 1 reps. That's what we call them. We want to have them focused mainly on just walking people through step 0, getting started, to step 8. That's where we want their focus. We don't want their focus to be on walking someone who didn't buy the Silver Masterclass training from step 9 all the way to step 21, because with their particular skill set, they are good at both selling but also coaching. We want them more focused on the sales side of things in addition to the coaching, because that's what they're really good at. So the second coaching team that we build, they will take the clients who decide not to buy, and they'll make sure they still get a really wonderful experience, because sometimes those clients, they'll come back and they say, you know what, I've been through all 21 steps now, I'm ready to get started. Okay, so that's what I'm in the process of building right now. We have just got our first few reps for that. It's going to take a while to get people trained up and to be in a position to be able to do that, but that's what we're working on right now. If we've already completed the old 21 steps, do we have to complete the new 21 steps? No, you don't have to, but I would strongly recommend that you do. When we get the Gold Masterclass, do we get the commissions of $2,500? So Marcus, if people buy it, then yes. If they pay the full retail, then and they're coming through you, then yes. When buying the brand new 21 steps, or when buying the 21 steps, are we getting this new version program? Walter, the answer is yes. Anyone who's buying the 21 steps right now, they're logging into the back office that I just showed you. And it's been that way since last Friday now. Good question here from Steve. Steve said, look, I got 18 buyers from We Sell Good Traffic, Can previous MTTB buyers who never completed the new 21 steps, can they be offered the new 21 steps? Yeah, so Steve, what we will be doing is we will be going through very systematically, and we're going to first offer that opportunity to Platinum members, Titanium, and previous MLRs, and then yes, we will also do it to previous MTTBs or 21-step buyers. Now, there's a lot of them. There's well over 100,000 of them, so we're going to have to do it in a very organized way. It won't be like in the next 7 days, but yes, we will be doing that. If they do get silver at step 6, so this is a question from Anne. Anne's asking, someone's gone through the 21 steps. Let's say they do buy the silver masterclass on step 6, and then they get to step 7, and then we say, hey, would you like to get the gold masterclass for free? Buy silver. What's going to happen to that person? Well, that person is just going to get a very pleasant surprise. They paid the $2,500 for silver on step 6. Now they get to step 7 and they think, oh, wow, I'm also going to get this $5,000 program for free. So they will be given that program completely for free. They're going to be very happy. Ben, you're asking about the $500 guarantee. Yeah, that's being phased out. I mean, that hasn't been used for quite some time. All of the new offers, we don't have that in. So that's not going to be offered much anymore. Do I understand correct that we will receive the gold masterclass level for free? So Maria, if you currently have the MOBE license rights program or the silver masterclass program, then yes, you will get the gold completely for free. Again, each one of those courses is about 10 hours of video content. The videos right now are going through a second edit. So they still look very professional right now, but in about 2 weeks, they will be completely updated and they will look way better. We'll add in the animations, a lot more B-roll, they will be a lot more engaging. So I'm just letting you know that. Okay, we are going through a second round edit. As soon as we do the second round edit of all 21-step videos. Can I sell straight to silver? If yes, will buyers also get gold? Yes, I mean, you could sell the silver masterclass training directly, but no, they wouldn't get offered gold right away. They would get offered gold on step 7 of the new 21-step process. So you've got to be careful doing that. You know, if you have someone who's ready to buy the silver masterclass training, sure, you can send them your link and they can buy that. But then get them into the 21 steps, explain the 21 steps briefly, just explain that this program will show you how to make money selling or promoting this course, and encourage them to get through it very quickly, at least to step 7, so they can get the gold masterclass for free on step 7. Okay, Sohail, you're the last one that I'm going to answer. So Sohail is asking, if my client buys silver through the 21 steps, will we get the lower commission of $1,200 or the extra percentage of $1,600? Sohail, I'm not sure what you mean. The silver masterclass is $24.97. Now, if we sell it for you, you're going to make $1,250. And if you sell it yourself, you make an extra 15% as the phone commission. Okay? All right, guys. Well, thanks for coming along to this webinar. If you have any more questions, it looks like there are still a few that I didn't get to, but do me a favor, go into the Facebook group, the MOBE License Rights group, and you can ask me the question there. Happy to answer your questions in the MOBE License Rights Facebook group. But I want to thank you for being on the call. I want to thank you for being a consultant of MOBE and helping to promote what we're trying to do here. I mean, these new 21 steps, there's a lot more value. The core curriculum training programs, there is way more value than what we had before in the old MLR. And I think that these changes, they're going to get us much happier clients, much better clients, and I think we can feel much better about selling these programs than what we had before. What we had before was good, but these training programs are way better. Okay, they are way better. I'm quite excited to hear what clients think about the training programs, especially silver and gold. When we actually do get around to producing that physical product and we send it out, I mean, that's going to do some real wonders for us. Okay, guys, thanks a lot, and I will see you on a future up-and-coming training. Speak soon.